Alright, I'm going to try doing the main dock. Now the main dock can be a little glitchy sometimes. I'm not really sure what's going on with it, but I'm usually fairly successful the way I do it. I don't know if all the things I do are necessary or not, but I'll just play it the way I normally do. Make sure your suppressors are on. Let's see if we get lucky or not.
Good work, Charlie. Welcome back again. I have been thinking, perhaps Mr. Rubio thinks we are finished with him. He tells himself we would have to be crazy to keep coming back, but he does not appreciate Russian military strategy. We make no distinction between madness and genius, huh? Okay, come. Let us give him another lesson. Not long now till landfall.
Estoy de acuerdo.
Remember, cameras everywhere. Almost like Mr. Rubio feels a little paranoid sometimes. GPS tracker confirmed. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV once you are inside.
Alright, I usually just hide here. Wait for that truck to go by. And then there's a guy at the back of this building, and he'll stand there for a little while. So I don't move as long as he's standing there. Once he turns around, starts walking back to the other building, I'll get up and I'll cut the gate. And then I will only loot one stack, and then I will hide and wait for another cycle of him. Okay. So now you can see he's facing away from the building, he's walking away from it. So I will walk up here and cut this, and then I will only walk through it. Try not to make a lot of noise. Okay. I'll loot the one stack, and then I'm going to go hide against the wall there, because he'll be walking back this way. Alright, so I won't try to get the other stack. I'm just gonna go over here and duck. And then as soon as he passes that crack in the wall, I'm gonna walk. Don't run. Over here, and I'm gonna hide here. And I'm just gonna wait for him to start walking away from this building again before I even move. Because for some reason, the game would just, you'll be discovered somehow, and I don't know if it's a glitch. Okay, now he's walking away from the building, so I'm going to come over here, loot this stack, and then get out of here. Okay, now I'm going to run. I don't have my weapon out, so I can run in front of this guy. I'm going to jump in the water. Now there's a Jeep passing by the building that I want to loot, so that's usually a pretty safe time to go, is just after a Jeep drives by. There will be more Jeeps. They will see you in here if a Jeep drives by, so you can hide. You can hide against the walls. So the 2 cash was 50%. I'm going to grab the cocaine, which will be another 50%. Now I'm going to look, make sure there's no Jeeps coming. Because if there's a Jeep coming, I'm going to stop looting and I'm going to go duck behind one of those walls. Okay, so now my bag is full, so that meets the requirement for the elite challenge. So now I'm just going to go back to my boat and head to the compound.
Would rather die than abandon his expensive taste, no matter how many times he is robbed. In Russia, we call such men ATM.
That's if he decides to get in the boat.
Sé a lo que te refieres.
There we go. Oh, doesn't want to drive yet. There we go.
Tienes razón.
So you hold down the emergency brake when you're in a boat to turn sharper, and you can kind of feather the accelerator to, that'll actually get you to turn a little bit sharper.
Okay, next stop, maintenance.
And also, when you're cutting this, if you put your torch right in the corner, you can actually cut those two corner ones at the same time if you do it right. Shaves off a little bit of time anyway.
Excellent. Did I ever tell you about the sewers in my hometown? It was there I first decided to join the Navy.
When you get inside,
Have the same effect on you.
you need to start moving immediately, because everybody's in the right place where you want them when you first start. If you hang around and wait, everybody will be in the wrong place, and then you'll have to pay attention to what you're doing.
Are you in? You did not get sucked into a turbine. Ah, I knew you'd be fine. How likely is it I have two operations in the same way, huh? Now
You just have to wait for the guy at the top of the stairs to turn. There he goes.
¿Felipe le dio las llaves?
No. ¿Me las tenía que dar? Lo vi hace poco.
Sí. Seguro se lo olvidó a ese pendejo.
Okay, now
You're in the area where Mr.
a
Rubio's
lot of people
personal
like to
bodyguards operate.
kill this guy,
These
but
men will know every
he will be
soldier
spotted
under their command. No
with the
disguise
new
will fool
updates.
them.
So I just let him stop there at the railing and then walk behind him. You don't have to kill him. So get up here, get the safe.
Good thinking. Always check the safe. Okay, the fingerprint scanner.
Top.
Time to break out the tool we borrowed from the head of cybersecurity. Remember, it picks up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print. Not fail me again. Do not. Peace. I'm so fucking bored of executing employees. You find a locked door. In my experience, you can also find the key. Welcome back! Okay, time to focus, yes? This display case is bulletproof and bomb-proof. The only way in is the plasma cutter. One slip, and you lose your finger. Big slip, well, just ask my uncle. You know, he had this rock stolen from the Libertonian in Liberty City. Normally, museum's doing the stealing, right? Not this time. Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need to look for another way out of there. Extra guards.
Okay, the guy at the gate is walking away. The guy at the top of the stairs is just now turning, and so I don't have to worry about the Juggernaut because he's going to turn right when I need him to.
Remember, there is always time for some
Just
last-minute
make my
help
break.
before takeoff.
And then I just run to this walk door. Don't run to the yellow circle because you'll get caught there. This works just fine. We just have to shoot this guy in the head, take his motorcycle.
Compound, and judging by their radio chatter, they have no idea they've been hit. Now get off that island.
Get off the
Your
island.
exit route via the airstrip is on your GPS now. Attack boats in the water. Be careful. It seems Mr. Rubio has woken up into his nightmare.
And then I just usually swim to those 3 mines. You can swim down this valley if you got people shooting at you, because that will lessen your take just a little bit.
Well, judging from their comms, it sounds like
But
Mr. Rubio
I like to
is
just swim
reaching
out
for
here
his helicopter.
to the skeleton. And that's how you loot the main dock solo.